Hi, this is Danny, and today we are going to implement our first authentication functionality, more specifically the register. So for this, we have to open our terminals. Don't forget here to activate the environment, source, env, grep, and let's open more. And now that our environment is activated here, let's see the backend. Also, we need to run our Python server to make the post requests, and be running. And it's going to be a React server, npm run dev. Good. So it appears that everything is running, it's functional. So let me see here the AT. I saw backend, it's also running. So the request that we are making. So let's go. So for this, we need to install Axios to make the requests. And then install axios. So now that axios is installed, let's import axios from axios. And here, let's create our constant that's going to be our domain. We could put this in environment variable, but for this project, I don't think there is the need. So for this, our backend URL is localhost 8000. So now let's create a register URL by concatenating great backtips string by concatenating our backend domain with the path that we want to do the authentication from our backend. In the API, you want out users. Okay, we can also do the other ones that we are going to need. We're going to need the login. That's going to be out. This is all the paths that we did here. Into the API, U1, out, GWT, create. Let's go also the back. Okay, I'm now completing the others more quickly. And okay, it's all the paths that we are going to need. Next, let's create a register service. To be register user. Here we are creating function, the sync function, the sync that's going to accept our user data, and the user data here, let's create the headers. Header configuration is going to include the headers, and it's essentially the headers that we need. So here the headers is taking an object that we want the content type to be application/JSON. So now that you have the config, you can actually make the post request. Response going to be await axios.post, and here we want the register URL, want to pass the user data in our post, and we also want to pass the config. So, and for this, we want to return the response dot data. Okay, this is a service. Now you have to export this. So it's going to be const authService to be equal to, here we only have our function, but you are going to have more of the different requests. So let's create authService and let's export the default. It will be authService. Okay, so now we go back here to the authentication slice, and we are going to import our authService from here. So import authService from authService, and now let's modify the create a sync tank to do the things that you're supposed to do. And here we want to catch the user data, the tank API. So instead of only console log, we're going to try catch here in the error. So we are going to try to return the await, and we go to authService.register. So actually what we are doing here, we are going to use user data. So we are going to receive the data from here, going here, we are going to pass here. So this is what we need. So for the error, let's try to catch the error in the message. So we're going to do error.response is to catch the message from the error message from the backend. Error.response.data, and error.response.data.message, or can also be here error.message or error string. And here, this is functionality from the tank API. We can reject value, the message, if there is an error. Okay, so I think here we have everything. So now let's create a reducer and the rest are reducers. So for the first reducer, we are going to create a reset is going to take our state, and what we want is to update our state to reset, because after a request we want that values to go to the initial state. So state is loading, it's going to be false. We have for more, state is error, want to be false, is success, and is message, only message. Okay, so you create our first reducer. So now let's add a different case. So for this, we're going to add case, and here you have the register dot ending. It's going to refer to here. State here. No, state. So if it's pending, you want our state to update is loading equal to true. Now let's add more .3 case for the register. So for this, going to be fulfilled, and here rejected. So here we want also to catch the payload. So we pass the action as an argument. So for here, if it's fulfilled, we want the state is loading, go back to false, the is success going to be true, and the user be equal to the payload. Actually, action dot payload. And in the rejected case, let's copy this, it's easier. So rejected is loading, going to be false. Success is going to be false. State is error, going to be true. And here we want the message to catch the payload. Okay, it's supposed to be giving an error here. Then notice that we have parentheses one more that it was supposed to, and here now okay, not here, probably here. Okay, I think we don't have more errors now. Okay, so now we can go to register page, and here we want to import the navigate from I think we have React further down. Import use navigate from React further down, because after we register, we want to navigate back to our home page. So let's create here navigate const navigate going to be equal to use navigate. Now you want to create this and submit. Yes, now I create here our use effect. It's going to be equal to use effect. And if we have from here there is error equal to true, so if there is an error, we want that to toast the error message, and if we success or we have the user, we want this to navigate to our home page, give a success measure that an activation email has been sent to your email. Please check your email. Okay, I think we have everything. So let's test this. Okay, we have here the data. We receive here the data that's going to be to authSlice. The add case is going to update our state depending of the action. Here we catch here the data. It's going to go to our service. So let's do this. For this, we have the redux dev tools. You can also open them here. Okay, you have like the state, but it's new. So signer. So let's create Robert bar LB. Let's register. A success. So it appears that everything went well. So you can see it was already pending. It updated our state to true, and here it was fulfilled. So we have like that's everything. So if we come here, we update our users. We should have here Robert bar is the user that we created, and as you can see, is not active because he has to activate mail trap. He has to activate the account. It's here. If we go to our inbox, we have here the message. So we have here receiving this mail because you need to finish the activation process. So if we click here, nothing is going to happen. After looking to this, I think it's going to be a good idea to create not found page. So we come here, page, let's create here. Not found. Not this. Not found page.gsx. Don't want capital A later. So here we don't want anything facile, not page. I can say that we want an H1 page not found. So we could put this more beautiful, but I don't think we have the need for this example. So now we come to app.jsx. And here, let's create a new route that like this. That went the path. If this is going to all the page that don't match this path, element is going to be equal to not on page, and as auto imported here. So let's test. So if we go to this page, for example, let's check something. Page not found. I don't know where. Okay, this is actually not what we want. We want the component. Let's refresh. Okay, and if you go to other page, it's going to say page not found. So for example, if we click here, because we have not defined the URL before, it's going to appear page not found. Yeah. So I think this is everything for the tutorial. So we have set up our front-end authentication. So now we are able to register users in the front end that's going to send that information to the backend with the API. And we are able to create and register our users in our Django database. So next step, we are going to complete the other requests. So we want a login. We also want a logout that we don't have here. But mostly deactivate, the password reset, and the password reset confirm. So that's it for today. If you liked it and you think that the content was valuable, like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next video of the series. Bye.